ugly. A lot of us feel ugly or unattractive because we don't look like the guys we see on the YouTube channels or the Instagram accounts. But the good news for you guys out there that don't feel like you are the 1% in terms of looks, there's some good news and some things that you have in terms of advantages over the guys that are great looking. Today, I'm going over some powerful reasons why being ugly is better than being attractive. Starting with number one, you're probably gonna be more successful than them. Now, the data shows that if you are attractive, you're probably gonna make more money in your job, but attractive people do not have the drive or the motivation to do something amazing like you. Do you think for a second that Mark Zuckerberg would have created Facebook if he was a Chad? No way. And Elon, do you think Elon would be Elon if Elon was some chiseled Greek god and he got a lot of puss? No way. What about Jeff Bezos? I'm just saying. He's a stud now because he's on TRT and he's got super hot models and has created one of the most powerful companies in the world. But back in the day, do you think he'd be what he was if he was a stud? The answer is no. Or one more, Bill Gates. Bill Gates was the biggest dork ever. These dudes, they all have chips on their shoulder. And instead of them going out and chasing all the ass or having people fawn on them or tell them, oh my God, you're so amazing, you're so beautiful. Instead, what did they do? They're like, fuck it, I'm gonna focus, I'm gonna dedicate myself to my craft or this thing. And the interesting thing is that when you actually do that, you will become more attractive and desirable just as a byproduct of you being successful. Just because you're not hot now doesn't mean that when you're successful, you won't be. Number two, you have a stronger self-identity. Instead of you going out and reaching and searching for validation through other people telling you you're good looking or you're hot or you're handsome or you're getting girls, instead it forces you to really analyze yourself as a person and know who you are. The fact is, if you are comfortable in your own skin, regardless of how you look, you are attractive. Number three, you've got deeper connections and relationships with people because people get to know you for you, and that's what they love. It's not just because you're pretty. It's not just because you're attractive or popular. It's because you are a good person. Number four, you're not going to feel the need to obsess about plastic surgery or doing stupid shit to your body that's unhealthy just to look better or fit in or make somebody think you're pretty, all right? TRT, steroids. I look at all the dudes that are on steroids and taking performance-enhancing drugs, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, stupid? You're ruining your body. You're shutting down your testosterone production. You're destroying your testicles. Just what? Just what? To get somebody to be like, oh, he looks good with his shirt on? Like, congratulations. You've got big biceps, but you also now are bald, losing your hair, your testicles are this big, and you've got acne. Guys, you can do something about all of it. If you want a nice body, eat right and work out. It's consistency. Do it consistently, your body's gonna look amazing. All right, if you don't have a great body, it's because of your lack of discipline. If you're losing your hair, you don't want to, go to Bosley, get finasteride, get Propecia, it'll stop your hair loss. If you got acne, hit the link below, check out this. It is the new Tiege Clear System, acne treatment by Tiege Hanley. So guys, here's the deal. You know Tiege Hanley skincare, but something we've been doing now is researching how to make an acne system that will completely not only treat and cure your acne, it will prevent it from coming back once and for all. We have done a lot of work, a lot of research to create the perfect acne system. Guys, men's skin is different than women's. Our skin is thicker, our pores are bigger, we're oilier. And so your acne system basically needs to take this into consideration. And that is the reason why our system at Tiege Hanley is cutting edge. 80% of the people that switched from another acne treatment to ours saw better results, all right? It's 3 steps. Wash your face twice a day with the salicylic acid wash. This stuff is amazing. And then after that, you're gonna use one of these glycolic, we use both salicylic and glycolic pads all over your face, all right? You're gonna wipe it all over your face. And then after that, you're gonna use this, which is an acne serum. You apply this all over your face. That is it. 3 steps, 3 products, link below, 40% off. Each of the systems comes with this. It's an instruction card that tells you what time of day to use what product, in what order, and even how much. Guys, all the information will be linked down below. That link is special. It's gonna give you 40% off your first Tiege Clear system. Guys, if you're ready to eliminate your acne, hit the link. Let Tiege Hanley help you have amazing skin. The next reason why being unattractive is actually better than being good looking is that you learn resilience. You are tougher than people that are good looking because a lot of times they have gotten a lot of handouts. A lot of people just give them things or are friends with them or give them opportunities because they're good looking, right? If you are somebody that isn't classically amazing looking, you've got to basically fend and fight for yourself. You've earned everything that you have. Nobody's handed you shit. You've also faced rejection. And you don't rely on external validation in order to build yourself up and be who you were destined to be. A lot of times when you grow up with adversity, whether or not you're poor, you're not attractive, or you've got a disability, it forces you to really do better. You are stronger because of it. Even though it sucks, even though there's probably a time where you're super insecure or wishing, oh, I wish I was better looking, or I didn't get the girl, or whatever, it's made you stronger. It's made you a stronger man. It's made you a stronger individual. It's made you into a better, more well-rounded person that does not rely on external validation for feelings of confidence, security, and self-worth. You are self-sufficient. You're also intrinsically motivated. You're not relying on the praise. You're not relying on people telling you you're awesome all the time in order to build yourself up. You get it from doing the things that you enjoy doing. You get it by working on the things that you enjoy working on. You get it by developing things like your mind or your hobbies or your business or your career. This is something that in the long run will pay off. The other thing that you've got that they don't is the ability to age without freaking out and being all devastated when you lose your good looks, all right? And this is just me being honest. I look at all these beautiful women, right? All these beautiful men, all these dudes with six-pack abs, all these 18-year-olds that are like, yeah, you can have chiseled abs like me. Fuck you, dude. You're 16. You're 18. Talk to me when you're 50. Talk to me when your metabolism slows down. Talk to me when you age. I see all these women, right? They're getting all the injections. They're doing all the stuff to their face. They're 19. They're 20. It's going to age like shit. They are going to look so bad when they're 30, it's ridiculous. The dude that's taking steroids, when he stops, guess what? He's going to get fat because he hasn't adjusted his diet. He also is going to have horrible testosterone. Bad testosterone, low testosterone, because you've been on TRT before you needed to be on TRT, is going to wreak havoc on your body, not to mention your mind. And the other thing that happens is that when you are used to having a great body or being amazing looking, when that fades, once again, it destroys your ego. Looks fade. That's the reality. Looks are a depreciating asset, but what's not is money. What's not is your mind. What's not are your friendships. What's not are your family. Your friends, the people that love you, that surround you because you are amazing. I know that it sucks not being super great looking or having girls not look your way because you're not as good looking as the other guy or whatever. I get it. I get it. I get it. I've always been insecure about my looks, right? Whether or not it's my pointy ears, my big nose, my deviated septum, my birthmark in my eye, right? The fact that I'm short. I've always been insecure. But what I've done to compensate, I've dressed really well. Dressing well is the great equalizer. Because dudes that are dressed well, the dudes that work out, the dudes that have nice bodies, which is something that I focused on as well, have an advantage. I also groom myself really well. You think all this is an accident? No, it was crafted and cultivated in order to maximize my God-given potential, right? The beard. If you're a little bit unattractive, grow a beard. Boom, automatically it's going to strengthen your jaw and make you look a lot better. Be well groomed. Have good hair. Hair is another one of those things where I've always had good hair, and it's something that I'm very proud of, and I've cultivated it, I've nurtured it. My skin, another one of those things that I have always been super passionate about, and that's the reason why I started T. Shanley, because I wanted other guys to feel great about their skin. I wish I started taking care of it when I was younger, but my body, my style, my grooming, these are the things that we can control. We can't control our bone structure. We can't control our height. We can't control a lot of times like our voice or the fact that we're not, super like manly. No, we can't. That's fine. You can control a lot of aspects that can drastically improve your physical appearance and your feeling about your appearance. I don't believe that anybody is ugly. There are things that you can do to feel better about yourself. There are things that you can do to feel more confident. But the reality is this: if you are somebody feeling unattractive, I get it. There are things you can do, but the one thing you've got to understand is that you have advantages over the people that are just great looking, and that's all they've got to offer. Sure, they may get the girl. Sure, they may get a lot of followers. Sure, they may get a lot of people saying, oh my God, you're so sexy and whatever. Are they confident? Well, maybe. But the other truth is that this confidence a lot of times is fragile and it is fleeting and it will go away because they relied on their looks as opposed to developing their character, their moral compass, their friendships, their mind, their passion, their hobbies, the things that are really important. Guys, be confident. We may not all have Greek godlike good looks. We may not all be 6'2" chiseled studs. But the fact is, if you're not, you actually have some advantages over the dudes that do.